Coming to you live from my nursing home room. No, just kidding. Oh, well, welcome everybody to the big chat. We've got a great show lined up. I need to make some thank yous. First off, thank you to the Parapost Network for allowing us on your broadcast, and to Yerg's Radio. If you can't watch us, you can go over to yergsradio.com and tune in there. And you can also catch some of our old shows there. So shout out to Yerg's for that. And let's see who I've got hiding backstage because, well, we're just so willing to give away $750,000 that I can't wait.
Yeah, I've got the perfect sound effect for this, for last night's episode. You ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Help me! Help me!
I think they all need some help.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we'll discuss it all, but they're not, hey, Rock Solid, they're not playing their game. Hey, Brenda. They're playing other people's games, and I just don't understand how you expect to win if you're doing what they tell you to do. I mean, isn't that kind of mind control? I mean, I don't get it.
I mean, at this point, I think they're all just like, hey, if we just...
That's kind of what it is in that house.
I'm pretty sure that's just what's going through Cam's head.
Is it really, or is he... Okay, he can stop now. Is he, it doesn't stop. It never stops. I'm coming from hell.
That made it even better.
Oh, Lord. But, yeah, it's crazy. These clowns are giving away money. Okay, there we go. I stopped it. I couldn't do it anymore. I told you I'm going to try and get in a better mood because I'm a grumpy cat right now. Jesus Christ. God. You know, a lot of the people that are on this show watch the show for like a long period of time before going on, and they've applied for season after season after season, and then there's Kenny that want to be on the show, and then they get on the show,
then
and I realize
they get on there and they
was that what's his name? Quinn.
No, yes, it was Quinn.
So well, I can believe that. So I miss my guy, but at least he was playing. He wasn't going to give the money to anybody. He was going to play for himself. He was going to.
Other than Leah.
Well, so was Gwen.
They were playing for money and a little side of.
Yeah. I'm sorry. If somebody gave me, chance to get $750,000, I'd be like, out of my way, here I come.
Oh, hold on. I gotta see if I got a sound for this.
So far, these HOHs are, yeah. I guess I should stop venting and we should get on with the show. But
no, hold on. I gotta see if I can. They don't have a sound for that. Well,
hello, Chris.
I need to find a sound clip that says, "Whose dick do I gotta suck?"
Yeah.
Work here is done. I'm needed elsewhere now.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it is. I played a good game. I'm gonna go to jury now.
Right, Brenda. Little something. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, I mean, how many does it take to get $750,000?
Well, we had 16 house guests, and apparently it takes 2 to get them to it. Let me move this up here so I can get to. Well, I'm a trained professional as a paramedic, and I can tell you that a hammer works. So, no, don't do that. That would be bad. Just find somebody and.
Well, here I am, ready and raring to go.
There you go. That'll help you out with that little problem.
I don't know.
Well, I guess it depends on who he's talking to. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, ooh.
Hold on.
So
maybe this will relieve the curse on me.
Ladies and gentlemen, from coast to coast and around the world, you're listening to the Sport Cat Show.
Yeah, there you go. So I think there's
you feel better?
Not really.
Oh, hold on.
Who's what?
Emotional damage.
He is right. It is hammer time. I got a sound effect for that somewhere. I don't know where.
Hammer time.
Okay, let's go ahead and start the show. For those of you just tuning in, you have to allow us to digress. I am not your typical show like you see on YouTube where they're all kind and warm and fuzzy. We're going to tell you if you're stupid. And
I'm a badass.
we're going to love you if you're a badass, but Jesus Christ, don't be surprised if you hear some expletives. Is that the right way? There may be a whole lot of cussing before the show's over. How about that?
and just an FYI for everybody out there, a side of pussy is not worth $250,000.
I agree. With $750,000, you could probably buy some. Don't know.
I would say a fair amount.
And Rock, I think Brenda is saying she's available. She's got a nub open. Our new viewers.
A nub open. A nub open.
Yeah, it's our new listeners that are coming over from other places and hearing us. Please like, share, and subscribe because this corniness and zaniness is you just
only gets worse from here.
It does. And if you want to go back and hear my rant on Kenny, please feel free. I'm not going to try and pronounce it, Chris. I couldn't do it right the first time. Explit. That's the one. There may be some cussing, Chris.
That one. We're from the South, Chris. It's cussing.
Y'all gonna hear somebody talking some trash. Go ahead, Cheyenne.
We're out here talking shit, Chris.
I'm watching the feeds and I graduated from the University of Texas.
And Chelsea, sweetheart, a penis is not worth $750,000 either.
Well, she ain't gonna get that.
Well, I'm just saying. If
well,
she's holding out hope.
I agree. That's she said the other day on the show. She said on the show and she said on live feeds too. That half hood's coming out.
Oh yeah, to the camera, half holy, half hood, half righteous, half ratchet.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I never saw any of the holy part.
You know, now that you say that, I don't believe I did either.
Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, now they've all had a Bible in there reading it. They make all the books like the Book of Mormon, the Quran, the Bible. They make all of those available. So,
yeah, but I mean, I would have expected to see her.
Okay,
it's fair.
We're with you. Come over to YouTube and subscribe to us under the Sport Cat shows.
Come on, Chris.
You'll love us. Tell your friends. Tell your neighbor. Tell your wife. Or
Hide your kids, hide your wife,
significant- whatever.
and hide your husbands. Anywho,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So to catch us up from last week, it was Chemo and Rubina up on the block. Angela used the veto to save Chemo, and Leah put T-Core up in his place. T-Core ended up going home with a 4-1 vote. And we ended Thursday's episode with them doing their candy stacking competition that they had to do within an hour. Whoever got the most amount within the hour won. So then last night, we get a little bit of explanation from last week because Chelsea was hardcore. She was not voting out T-Core. But then we get a little bit of the behind the scenes of everything that apparently Cam and MJ came to her before all the voting and said that T-Core was a bigger threat. And even though her and T-Core had made a pact that they weren't going to target each other, Chelsea still took the bitch route and decided that she was going to vote with what the house wanted. And knows now that gives Chemo and Rubina a reason to put her up. So we get
justice for T-Core. That's what they were chanting. They're not wrong. They're not wrong.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm still a little salty about how she talked to. No, I'm still salty for how she was talking to Rubina about everything.
Oh, yeah. She was talking down to her, not just because she was short. So yeah, absolutely agree.
A little bit of both.
Yes.
But
it's funny you say that because that was brought up on the live feeds today. They were standing side by side, and she says, "Well, I don't feel like I'm that short." And she looked at her and goes, "Well, you are." I mean, just kind of snobbishly. It's like, really? Anyhow, Zingbot gets it.
Well, and it was the shortest and the tallest up against each other.
Yeah.
But so Angela decides to lock in once she hits 20 pieces, and it was just a pathetic attempt by everybody there for a while. It was just kind of staring at the screen like...
Poor Cam. Do you really think that was his strategy, or is he just...
Like I said, the music that's going through his head... Because at one point, and that's actually my next point here, 30 minutes remaining, and Cam has 4 pieces up there and is just dancing around. 30 minutes left.
He knows he's safe no matter what.
But Angela had 24 pieces, but once you hit the buzzer, everything had to stay the way it was for at least 3 seconds for everything to count. And as soon as she hit it, those 4 fell off.
Yep.
So then in this order, it's Rubina, Chemo, Cam, MJ, and Chelsea lock in. And MJ was talking herself up pretty good there for a while because, she works in construction, and the base is the most important part, and
correct
how phallic you can make your candy mountain look. But
VIP lady, I'm not sure who you are. Please thumbs up, like us, and subscribe. You are 100% correct. You are 100% correct.
So the top 3 end up being MJ, Rubina, and Angela. I would have loved to have known how many pieces Rubina ended up having, but Angela came in third with 20, and MJ came in first with 30. So that made her the new head of house. And then we get to watch the death of Jankie.
Oh yeah. Was it? Why were they so traumatized by that?
I guess because he was so sweet and fun loving, and it just seemed like he was suffering.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Hold on a minute. We'll just.
I don't feel so well. No. What is happening to me? I can't see. Hello? Are you there? Wait. Oh, no. No.
Oh, my.
Someone is trying to leave me. I'm not ready to go.
Well, it's too bad. You're going down.
Sing with me. No. Oh, hey.
I would have been the one lone sick fuck at the end that's just laughing my ass off. Oh, I don't know. The one part that was just kind of sad was that I can't see.
Yeah, that was.
It's like, bye, motherfucker.
Please help me. Well, I found out from the live feeds they had let them in the house to compete in the competition. Then they brought them back out, so they weren't sure if Jankie had more instructions for them or not. So they had.
Well, they thought that they were going to be stuck with another week of him, and then he.
Yep, and then
died.
Ainsley
was like, back.
Ainsley got him.
I'm back, motherfuckers, and he's letting y'all have too damn much fun.
But she did find out it's so easy to break the human spirit. You know, I was wondering the same thing, Brenda. Why are you yelling?
It would have been great if it was just.
Warren, you could be.
Yes, correct. It's saying, please help me, and trying to sing a song.
Oh my, those two are going to go at it in our chat.
Y'all have fun over there.
Go ahead. Give me something to watch while I'm stewing on things.
But so MJ's the winner, and she decides that basically she has two routes that she can go, because obviously she can't go after Cam and Chelsea, so she can either go after Chemo and Rubina, or she can go after Angela and Leah. And Chelsea is like, I need to talk to her about getting Angela out. And it still was a very unlikely duo to me of Leah and Angela. Of seeing them kind of working together just seems a bit odd to me.
Well, because remember, Angela threw her under the bus right after she saved her. You know, typical Angela. Hey, you've got a full-size can.
Yeah, I have for a while now.
I didn't notice. So, yeah, she has for a while. And I want to go back on something. When she's talking about Angela, I was still up after the feeds came right back up after the competition and figured out it was MJ. MJ was so vile. I mean, she was like, I want to make sure it's a split vote and I get to tell her in front of her face. I want Angela gone. I want to tell her. I want to see it from me. And I'm like, so you're going to do that to a jury vote? Check.
But yet, need we go to the end of the episode where she's like, I love you both so much. Anywho, so Leah stops Angela in the kitchen and is like, oh shit, think I fucked up. Probably should have put up Chelsea instead. So then Angela's thing is like, well, hey, will you go let MJ know, like, go be on her and let her know that we've got her back. And Oh, it was later when she starts getting nutty. But so Ainsley asks everybody to come to the living room, and we got a lovely show last night.
Yes.
From
Mr.
From old Zingbot being back.
Yeah, let's see. Hold on. I'll pull them up and you can go over them as they're on screen here.
So our first one is Rabina's.
Oh, well, okay. Hold on. Let me find it. Go ahead. No, wrong way.
So he wrote a love limerick for Rabina. There once was a man they called Tucker, and Rabina told him to pucker, but once they kissed, the house got pissed, and then they got evicted, and then they evicted that fucker. And I love that Zingbot was laughing and goes, "You got your showmance evicted." So then we got Chemo. Where he says, "Chemo, it's great news that you're a mattress salesperson, since every time you're on the show, you put the viewers to sleep. Zing, aloha, zing." And Chemo was laughing and is just like, fuck you, Zingbot. So then for Leah, Leah, I hear you're a certified chubby chaser. So your dream guy would be overweight and a certified dummy chaser. To which Chelsea said she had no words. She pleads the fifth.
Every ship has a port. I'm just going to throw it out there. And hey, after seeing the doctor today, I might qualify. But go ahead.
There you go.
Give me something.
She didn't mention anything about age.
Yeah. Well, that's the dad bod. Yeah, I need something to live for. Jesus Christ.
So then we move on to MJ. He says, "I have a scary story to tell about the beast of Big Brother. This disgusting creature's giant feet could snap your spine. Its massive jaws would rip your head clean off. An eyewitness account tells this monster was 12 feet tall." Oh shit, there it is. Oh wait, that's just Makensy. And Cam says that she has always got her toes and feet out there everywhere, and that her feet are so dirty that they look like his skin.
That's crazy. Wash your dang feet.
So now, hey, that's his girlfriend, so he obviously doesn't care.
Yeah, we'll see if he takes her to the end.
So now for Cam, now I will take you all on a guided meditation. First, you must have no thoughts in your head, no impact on your surroundings whatsoever, and never say anything of substance.
Accurate.
I call this technique the Cam. Namaste, Zing.
Yep.
And Angela's thoughts on that were he's a floater, cutie pie floater, but a floater.
Yeah.
Poor Chelsea. So he said, "Chelsea, I admire your faith, but unfortunately you don't have a prayer with Cam." Awkward Zing.
Yeah, that was a little
Everyone was silent.
Yeah,
Absolutely silent.
There wasn't any laughter on that one.
Now
I wish I had the song. I should have went and got it, but I've been at the doctor most of the day. You know.
So then to end us with Angela, he says, "Angela, I wrote a song that's just like you, an annoying oldie. Angela is melting down, melting down, melting down. Angela is melting down, can't stop crying. Obsessed with men half her age, half her age, half her age. Obsessed with men half her age. That's so creepy. Wants to prove she'll win the game, win the game, win the game. Wants to prove she'll win the game. Never going to happen. Woohoo."
Woohoo.
And Chemo then calls her an elder. And
that was great.
Leah said that she was 2 seconds away from looking at Zingbot like crazy eyes.
I know.
And, for all her happy dancing that she was doing throughout the whole beginning of that, she starts to fester and brew and then starts crying.
I should make that my screensaver.
It's a good one. And look, it even looks like there's a little fart cloud back there, so that works.
It does. And then
I guess that's what traveling around the world does to you. Makes you a bad bitch.
Terminator Ainsley.
I kind of love it.
Yeah, I can't lie.
But so then MJ makes the decision that she is going to put up Chemo and put up Angela as a pawn, which of course Angela isn't happy about, but
Lord, yep.
She cries some more. But so then that's when like MJ and Chelsea were going like hardcore at Angela of like, we want this bitch gone.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they were brutal. They were mean.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like using those words, but they were. They were mean.
Yeah,
to her.
it was.
Well, not to her, about her, I guess would be more accurate.
Well, and it just seemed really oddly placed.
You know, it just hit me. It's like you see on, well, I say TV, but it's the pretty girls and then the other girls, the cheerleaders and the other girls, and they put them in a corner. That's exactly what that is. And if you're trash talking, you want to be on the right side of it. But Leah didn't trash talk her. Leah saved her ass. And then she turned on her. But yeah.
But so Chelsea also thinks that they really need to get rid of Leah. So she figures that between her and Cam, they can convince MJ to boot out Leah. Because Chelsea goes in there and talks to Cam and he's like, well, that's what I would do. So, and then all of them sit in there and Chelsea rattled off every single final to any kind of alliance that Leah would have had with anybody. And snake in the grass. In the grass.
And also, if you notice, MJ was sitting there going, well, she doesn't have that with me. She doesn't have it with me.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought was odd. And then she started making arguments for it that were also against it, which confused me on the live feeds. I mean, she literally did. It did because I couldn't tell if she was arguing against putting up Leah or putting up Leah.
I would say she.
Well, I know where to head my bets now, but yeah, in her argument, if she had been listening to herself, I guess is the best way of saying it. You're playing somebody else's game. You talk about padding that resume. That resume you just padded for Chelsea. I talked this B into doing it. I mean, am I wrong?
No.
And so that would just, if you're sitting in jury, you'd be like, you know what? That's right. She did.
Now, so T-Core and Quinn, are they able to see everything that's going on right now?
No. They will you'll see, I don't know if they'll do it Wednesday night, probably Wednesday night. They do a VHS, or they used to last season, every other season. They take a VHS and they pop it in, and it's got like clips, but they don't give them stuff like that. They give them more what the casuals get, which is what people who just watch the show and don't listen to podcasts or don't have a live feed, they get more of that. And even then it's watered down. So it's
okay. Because I was wondering if maybe they got their own live feed and were able to be like,
oh, that would make it so much better. Hey, maybe Ainsley, she's turned into evil Ainsley, and she said she's got something so much darker. Maybe it's what she's going to tell them. Hey, we turned the cameras on to the jury house. They've got the live feeds 24/7.
By the way,
yeah, that would be great. After the double eviction, that would be great. I would be there.
Oh yeah, and they've been able to see all the shit y'all been talking. So
yeah. If she sent Angela to the jury, that's a vote against her. She's not going to get T-Core because she helped rally the troops. That's 2. And Quinn, I really don't know how he feels about her, but still, that's 2 out of 3 right there. And then with the double coming up and it being possibly Leah, which now we know differently, but that's 4. Is it right? 2, 3, I don't know, whatever. Hell, I'm after the. It doesn't take very many people to vote against you. So, here,
well, especially,
would you like $750,000?
But we get to the nomination ceremony, and she sticks with MJ sticks with her original plan of keeping Chemo and Angela up there, because she said that she won't be the one to get out Leah, because she believes that Leah will have her back next week, and she'll let somebody else do that. And Chemo says that being on the block next to Angela is very scary because she's practically immortal in this game.
Agreed. If she makes it past the double eviction, she'll probably make it to BB Comics, which she probably won't stand a chance of winning unless they put a handicap glider across it. But yeah, she's I'm almost to the point where I can say it's Chelsea and Angela final 2. And this will be one of the only times in Big Brother history where I will actually root for a bitter jury. I will actually root. I didn't in all the other cases, but this time I will absolutely be like, nailed it. Okay, so then they have a POV contest, and we're not sure what the POV contest was. At least I haven't been able to figure it out, and I haven't heard any of the other podcasters saying either. But Makensy won the POV. Oh yeah, spoiler alert if anybody doesn't want to know. So yeah, too late. I'm sorry. So she's got all the power. So Chelsea is really been up Cam's butt to get him motivated to go talk to her and tell her stuff about Leah. Now, I'm not 100% clear because I haven't heard all the conversations on the feeds, because as it is, sometimes somebody will say something that's misconstrued or somebody will have not said something at all. And by the way, if they are lying, cheating, and stabbing you in the back, they're playing Big Brother. You might know it's a CBS reality TV show. You know?
Are you sure? I thought everybody was supposed to be voting with their heart.
Oh, my heart. Jesus Christ. So, yeah. So
it's what the house wants.
It's
what the house wants.
Who's the house? Who's the house?
Chelsea.
And if you watch the show, you know, as you get closer towards the end of the season, the competitions get more difficult.
And then you're going to have to pick people you don't necessarily want to pick.
And when it gets down to that, you're going to have to, unless you keep Angela up there, who probably, she might win the double eviction, HOH. But past that, I'm saying Angela, unless she gets vetoes, her HOA reigns are over. Because the contests are, if they continue like they have in the past seasons where the contests get tougher, which you should open your eyes and realize there's one person who's just been sitting there who is a damn professional football player. He may be dumb as a box of rocks, but if it's physical and he doesn't have another alpha male to go against, or even just a male to go against, no offense, not trying to say anything wrong, but how do you not see this?
That's why I'm hoping if they do the double eviction, like you said, they've done it in the past. I hope they just wipe his ass right out.
Yeah, it would be great. Well, so I'll get ahead of myself a little bit here. So Makensy listens to Chelsea and Cam, and literally, like I said, I didn't know she was talking for or against, because she was going back and forth so much. And they were going back and forth so much for her, and I'm saying Chelsea's game. But she finally got it in her. She was going to do it. She went and told Angela, and the only one, and I heard this from another podcaster. I didn't catch all the conversations, but I did hear this from another podcaster. The only one that could have screwed it up, take a guess who it was.
That could have screwed up
her using the POV.
Rabina?
Chemo.
That was my other guess.
As soon as she tells him, hey, I'm going to use the POV on you. We're going to put Leah up. We're going to get her out. And he had this dumbfounded look on his face. And he says, are you sure that's good for your game? Hello. So I can't take credit for that one. I did not hear that one. I heard that through another podcaster, but
he's not going to try to talk her out of it.
There you go. Yeah. No, you came back. I don't know what happened to you. So
no, I mean, he's not going to try and talk her out of it.
No, after that, I don't even know where that's going. So if I don't get it.
I don't.
So yeah, so she had the contest, or they had the POV meeting after that, and she put her up, and apparently she was quite brutal to poor Leah, because Leah had to, basically Leah just went and checked out. She put her microphone down and went to the bedroom and laid down and took a nap. She was after you screaming at her, and she told him about, if I heard correctly, she told him that she didn't need a microphone from. Now, in her defense, she was totally blindsided, and she hasn't been on the block, so yeah, probably hurt some little itty bitty feelings. But it's Big Brother.
I mean, at least she didn't like tumble out of her chair and start crying.
Yeah. So, and then two of the players, Chemo and Rabina, were dancing and yelling "Justice for Chemo." Justice for Chemo. Not for Chemo, for Tikor. Sorry, she was such a piece of lawn furniture. I forgot who she was. So,
well, I mean, it was Rabina's goal to get Leah out after.
I wish Leah, and of course, she isn't the brightest crayon in the box. Is that what she said?
Smartest crayon in
the box. Yeah. I wish she'd have looked at her when she put her up and she said, oh, so you're giving the money to Chelsea. Check. And got up and walked out.
Got it.
So, but it's too late now for this. This is done. Because you think Rabina or Chemo are going to swap votes? Chelsea and Cam aren't. That's it. That's your four. Bye. See you, Felicia. Who the hell knows what Angela will do? She'll probably cry and say she was voting with the house and vote for Leah. Or vote for... No, she can't vote. She's on the block.
Yeah.
That's right. So, yeah.
So it'll probably be
4 even.
Yeah. I was thinking there was still 8, but no, they said last night there was only 7 of them left.
Yeah, so 4 even. And it just take 3 to get her out. Well, they got that already. So
now if I were Leah, I just would have walked up to her and went and been like, how much is she splitting with you?
yeah.
She promised you some of that, right?
So
right?
putting Leah up, sending her to jury with Quinn. Well, that's 2 votes you're not going to get, Makensy. T-Core? Probably not. That's 3. And whoever gets the double eviction, well,
and that one's a real crapshoot.
Yeah. Because it's a quick, dirty contest. So it's the POV. So, yeah. I don't understand the philosophy of, and she has said, and I heard her say it again today, well, if I go out of here with my head held high, knowing I played my best game, I'll be happy. Okay.
Oh, you mean you played your best game of Chelsea's?
Exactly. And then when the Twitter world and the podcast universe talk trash about her, she's going to get her feelings hurt. Sorry, MJ.
Well, hey, at least she won't get shit on her construction site now because
I wouldn't be surprised if the Twitter world would go after that. They are nasty. And I don't agree with that. I will talk trash to her in a podcast, but it's a show. It's a game show. It's a TV show. Your real life has nothing to do with this besides for the fact that you're stupid. So
do you see there being any chance of them realizing that they're all playing Chelsea's game? Until after?
It can't. Something is going to have to happen with the double eviction to break up the Cam Chelsea duo. First off, and then depending on if the double eviction goes and they get one of those 2 out, but you have to have the balls to put them up.
He'll break her off before she'll break him off.
Absolutely. And I believe he's been playing this the whole time. I really do. And VIP lady, I hope you're not the production assistant forced to watch our show. If so, I'm sorry. But yeah, I just, if they whack one of them in the double, perhaps that would break that up. And then Angela, who knows where Angela is? She's in the middle.
She's in her own little world.
Let's be honest. Physical chemo, probably not going to get a comp. I could be wrong. Rubina, more likely to. She's in athletic, good shape. So Rubina would have to pull off some magic. They need to bust the duo up of Cam and Chelsea. First, they have to see it. And then if they start counting jury votes, which she should have been doing already. I mean, she has mentioned the jury, how she's not going to screw up her jury vote. Well, kind of already did.
But you're not thinking of who's already in jury.
That's correct. She's not thinking ahead. See, this is where the game gets tricky because you have to, it's like kind of like chess. You have to think about your next move. And I don't know what thought from MJ went into this because it will totally
Chelsea.
Well, exactly. It will totally negate her if she gets final 2. If she's final 2 sitting next to Chelsea, it'll totally negate her when Chelsea goes, "Oh yeah, I talked to you into voting the people out, so I didn't have to go. I went from the bottom to the top." J-Line.
Do you think she went into it with that mindset, or it kind of came to her as as the game was rolling.
I think with her, it came as because she came in worst. Do you remember? She was one of the mascots. So she came in worst, and she won HOH the following week. She went from worst to first.
Is it sad that the first thought that came into my head was, oh God, now she's like one of those mega church preachers.
I think she is. I mean, I looked up some of her sermons. I'm pretty sure she is. And that's okay. That's not for me, but that's okay. And
no, but I mean like the ones that's like swindling people out of their money.
Well, didn't she say at the beginning of the TV show that she was like a, I don't know, backup preacher or something, and she got fired out of the clear of the blue and had no job, and then boom, this came to her.
That's too far back for me to remember.
I seem to recall something. I'd have to go back and watch, but
I'd have to go back in my notes.
It could have. But I think she's watched the game for a while and she knows what's going on. And she's seen all the screw ups from the other HOHs. So, I mean, hers, she was the second. Who did she get? She didn't get Kenny out, did she? Who was the second one out? It was Matt. Crap, I done forgot all.
No, Kenny unfortunately lasted.
Yeah, Tina. No, what's it? No, that's what the hell's her name? Glitter
Lisa.
Girl. Lisa.
It's Tina.
Yeah, Tina. Tina's her name from here on out. From therefore back. That's her name. So, so that wasn't a real. Oh, that was a powerhouse right there. But I don't want to get blood on my hands. Then why are you in the damn game? That's why Tucker's game may have been rough, and he went out on a stupid thing. He put his puzzle in or tried to put his puzzle together backwards. Whether or not, whatever. But he was playing.
He played and he put on a fucking show.
Exactly, and
you didn't know what he was gonna do.
Exactly. You never knew what he was going to do. And when
but it's shitty because you can literally see what all these people are going to do.
Yeah.
And except for maybe Angela, because it depends on what mood she's in that week.
How many lives has she got left in her? Goodness gracious.
How many more vetoes are there?
Holy cow. Has she been up for every one? No, not the first one because she was the HOH. So
no, I think there's been like 6. Yeah, I feel like this will be 7.
Yeah, I think this was 7. Yeah, she's got 2 lives left in her, so she may make it through the double eviction if she's a cat lady. Chris, I'm with you, but I'm not seeing it. Because they keep saying, "Oh,
she's immortal."
She's immortal.
She's immortal.
Yeah, they're gonna say, "Oh, we're gonna get the bigger threat, chemo." How in the hell is that the?
Like maybe size wise larger, but that's it.
Yeah. I don't remember how many in the stacking contest he did. I don't think he did very well, but
no, it didn't tell.
Yeah, it didn't look like he did a lot. And Angela laying on the ground laughing every time somebody's fell.
Because she could hear him falling every time.
That would have pissed me off if I was in the other room. I was just like, damn it, shut up, Angela.
I'd have been the one in there laying on the floor just cackling. That was you almost had it, Cam.
Yeah.
But next time,
I have 72 up. There's no chance for you. That would have been my mind game. I have 72, and there's only I think there was 30 pieces. I think, and Chelsea used all of her pieces, so I think that's correct. Yeah, if I'd have been laying on the floor laughing, I'd have been like, I used all 72 of mine. And they'd be like,
you have 72? Yeah, what did you guys get?
Yeah, I got super glue too. Good Lord. I don't know. It might be frowned upon, but I might have spiked.
Hey,
Tucker probably would have.
You gotta be playing all the mind games you can.
Tucker would have been screaming, "I like puzzles." So tomorrow night, Wednesday night, we get the veto comp. So we'll see, and we'll see that she used it on Leah. On the live feeds, you can catch up.
Nope,
Sorry,
today's Monday.
Today's doctor's office screwed me up. So yeah, Wednesday is the veto comp on TV, CBS, and then Thursday is the live show with the double eviction. To my knowledge, they do not know yet it's a double eviction. So we'll see how that goes. I hope that they don't tell them until the last bit. But Angela made a comment today that made me think that they've really messed with their head with this Jankie thing, because they've pretty much forgotten what day they're in there. Like calendar day and day of the week, until production's like, oh, you got a show tonight. So I'm hoping that it doesn't hit them, because you should be able to count. We're finishing October 13th, and there's only going to be 3 people on finale night. Those the 2, and then you go to jury. So you would think, with the exception of Cam and Leah, everybody else could do the math. So you would think, but
I mean, Angela is so deep in psychosis at this point that.
Yeah, that was another thing. She took the zing really hard and really personal.
Well, like I said, she was dancing around and all happy about it, and there until it mentioned that she was obsessed with guys half her age. Yeah. And then she was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I hope that while he was singing that, they played the crazy eyes. The crazy eyes.
I know. I we don't know if they did or not, but I wish they did. That would have made it epic. But yeah, she was really tore. Now today she's been on the feed making sure to tell everybody that, about her husband and this $5 million home she's got and blah, 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 blah. So, which, shut up, Angela. Don't be giving them, you don't need the money. Not that it would matter.
Oh, go sell some houses.
Yeah.
Your job's safe.
Makensy said today on the feed she's going to miss Leah's underwear. She makes good underwear, apparently. I don't know.
I'm glad that they're sharing.
Apparently they share a lot of clothes back and forth. I don't know. Maybe that's a thing. But yeah. So I just, like I said, they might as well just write the check. Unless it is Angela at the final 2 with Chelsea. And then I will be like, bitter jury. Please, bitter jury. Let Paul come out and talk to you.
I hope that if they're going to give them clips of anything, it's just like the worst possible clips of who's ever is left.
Yeah.
So like if Leah goes to jury, it's like the clips of Chelsea telling MJ all the crap she was just telling her.
Yep. But they're out of the game now. They're in jury. They've got all the movies they want to watch.
But Lord, poor T-Core stuck in a house with Quinn.
Yeah. The wild guy and the quiet one, that's probably been very awkward. So, but I don't know. She could have come out of her shell maybe, because she's not on the camera. So
she'll be sitting on the couch with her sunglasses on.
Yeah. Lord have mercy. So maybe they've had time to chill though. Maybe they've had time to absorb it and get the game out of them. Quinn especially. Quinn will see all the mistakes and be able to point them out that you made, starting with him. If he had just trusted Tucker. First off, let's get the real blame on this. Let's get the real problem. Fucking Kenny. He's the reason this game's fucked up. So
no, if we want to go back to the beginning of who the fucking problem is, it goes past Kenny.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy eyes.
I almost wish he'd stayed. Because I think he's like Cam. He probably, well, we'll never know. He's a fellow Georgia native. He's down the street from me in Loganville.
Go kick his ass.
He's welcome to come on the show. I've messaged him twice. I've sent a personal email and all of his socials. I've sent him a message. Tell him, please, come on. We'll welcome you. But we know that they're under
I'll just have to send him a message.
Well, they're under NDA, so he might be able to after the show.
NDA doesn't cover everything.
Yeah, we can still tell you you're stupid. Well, outside of the house, I do hope that Tucker and Rabina continue their relationship because I think they were a good couple. It is possible because America and Corey, or in fact, she's pregnant now, so it's a real thing. And a couple of seasons back, there's been several actually. So, and I'm happy for them. I'm glad that it's worked out and they found the love of their life. Some of them won a lot of money, others didn't, but they won the love of their life, and that's cool. I'm good with that. So,
I'm rooting her on just for that.
I'm trying to think. Jessica was one, and I'm trying to think of the other couple. Oh, gosh. Chemo and Rubino were calling it Tucker did not trust Chelsea, but they're probably not going to connect the dots. And connect them. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because maybe while they were outside, the sun baked their brain. Maybe? I don't know.
Slight heat stroke.
Jankie got to him.
I mean, it would have gotten to me. I would have broken the...
I did wonder, we didn't see, and maybe because it was just a week even, I would have thought there'd have been some kind of health. Hey, VIP ladies and Conyers. Hey, you're right around the corner from me. I would have, how did they not have some type of physical? I mean, nothing. They had water, ice cream, and pizza for a week. I'm a fat kid. And I wouldn't eat that. I mean,
no
offense, Chris, not a pizza fan, but
just as long as it's not your casserole.
Well, that's the thing, even if it was pizza, you could be like, okay, this is a deep dish, this is thin crust, this is pepperoni, this is now they got the same old crap box one, whatever, I guess Kroger's probably.
Fucking freezer full of DiGiorno's. Yeah.
So how did we not see some type of, I don't know. Even as a paramedic, I thought about that. I mean,
I can't eat any more pizza.
Yeah. And that was the thing. But then I got to thinking also, and I think Taryn may have said this. Did they really force them to eat that every time he said ice cream party? Did you really have to? I mean, did you have to just take a little bit, maybe a tablespoon or so? I don't know. I'm just venting at this point.
No, I wondered that myself because I would start getting enraged at some point. I'm not fucking dancing anymore.
Well, they did say Cam threw a baseball offset, so
I would have been throwing a lot more than that.
and I heard Angela talking today about how this was another thing. I'm sorry, Chris. I just don't like pizza, Chris. My wife loves it. Thin crust, but
you always deserve it, Chris.
Well, now hold on,
Christopher.
I do like the Pizza Hut pan pizza because it's greasy. It's where the grease is running down your hand. I like that one. But
That's a
my
pan
wife-
pizza. That's not deep dish.
Well, that's the only kind I really like. It's got to have like all the meat on it, and then I smother it in hot sauce. But I'm still not that big a fan. But Lord, I'm going to say this on it. Well, she never listens to my damn shows anyhow. I just say yes, dear. If that's what you'd like, I'll eat it. So, not a pizza fan. Sorry. And she loves a cracker with some ketchup on it and a piece of pepperoni. And it's a damn pizza. I don't get it. So it's not even New York style. It's I don't know.
That's trailer style.
It's Depression era style. I don't know, but anyhow, that's old train of thought. But yeah, they couldn't change your pizzas. They could change your ice cream because they had Choc Van Straw, and I think I saw like pistachio. It looked like they had a pretty decent selection. They had everything you put on it. Good Lord, the sugar high. Why didn't they just go ahead and give a Mountain Dew also? What if one of them had the sugars? Obviously they don't. But yeah, I don't know.
Well,
but yeah, Angela was
looks
in the
like
backyard.
they're a little screwed. So
yeah, Angela was in the backyard talking about how loud it was outside as compared to where she is, and the car alarms and the sirens and the jets. And then, oh my God, I did hear this. Chemo was saying that right before, you're not allowed to talk about production, but right before they filmed the live show outside, which they've never done, there's a lot of jets flying over. And he says, well, I bet you they called them and told them to move them because they were recording a TV show. Yeah, a TV show is going to call up in the flight tower and go, "Hey,
can you move those jets for me, please? Thank you."
And then Makensy chimed in and she goes, "Oh, well, they can see the schedule of who's coming and going online," which is true. It was so hard for me. I was like, oh my God. That's what it was like.
Where's Brenda?
It's loud everywhere. Angela is correct.
Accurate, Chris.
She never stops talking. So if she's not talking, there's a problem. So, but
she's ruminating. She's plotting. You've done something to piss her off. And Chelsea, you did use a play out of Angela's book when she went and told her that they were out in the backyard and they were talking about her. And apparently they weren't. And that was what pushed her over the edge, because she was saying, you can't just go around talking about me. Yeah, we can.
All right. Well,
who the fuck said?
Yeah, I just what TV show did you sign up for? Good Lord. All right, so we've run over again as usual. I've wandered.
Well, we had much less to bitch about this time than usual.
Yeah, I was just still trying to figure out the level of stupidity I'm dealing with, or not that I'm dealing with, that I'm watching on my TV and my live feeds. Let's see. Wednesday, we've got a live show, and if you are new here and you're just dropping in to see the big chat, Wednesday night we do a paranormal show. This week, we've got a UFO expert from MUFON, and then after that, we have an author and a director of some small films, I believe. So
back-to-back UFOs.
Yeah. And then, of course, then we will have Thursday night after the live eviction. So it'll be a late show. I have to stay up a little late, Cheyenne. So it'll
be all right.
That's right, UFOs. Just put your PJs on. And then we're having
I'm always in my PJs.
There you go. Then Friday, we will be having a Grin and Guardian show, which if you're new here, Grin and Guardian is a public safety show where we talk public safety stuff because, well, obviously I'm a paramedic. And so we have people on that can talk about stuff with their career, or they have a book out. This week we have a firefighter EMT that's retired that's going to talk about his career and his book. So I'm looking forward to that. And then Saturday, that's the show everybody loves, is the Misfits. And, well, we're not sure really what you got in mind, Cheyenne. VIP lady, thank you for coming over. Please like, share, and subscribe to Sport Cat shows. Thumbs up us. And if you want to buy me a Mountain Dew, the link's in the content, because I could probably use it because, well, my doctor said I'm going to die. So
It's fair.
Have you got anything planned for us yet Saturday night?
No.
Well, all right then. We'll
It
figure
usually
it out.
comes to me on a whim.
Well, they've given me enough shots and stuck needles in me. I'm done for the day. So we're lucky I'm this lively tonight. So the chat has been great. I appreciate y'all. I love you all. Thank you for everything. Your support means everything. And I'm going to start trying to do some.
You missed one.
What did I miss? Oh, I didn't see it. Sorry. Well, if you buy me some Mountain Dew, I might get hyper enough to request it. Never know. So
You know where to find me.
yeah, links in the chat to send me Mountain Dew. I hear other podcasters begging for money. I'm not begging, but if you want to buy me Mountain Dew, I'll take it.
We are not going to stop you.
My doctor may tell you that it's probably not for my better health, but you could just say you're buying an old man his last drink. I mean, a bottle of bourbon, that'd be even better. The doctor would probably love that. So. Yeah, foul mood. You all will probably hear me bitching more about the doctor on Saturday, unless they've committed me by then, which at this point, other podcasters have claimed has already happened, and hell, at this point, it just might. So.
He will be actually live from the psych ward.
I'll be live from the sanitarium, isn't that what it's called? All right, I'll have to Google that word. So, Chris, you got my back on the spelling and punctuation. Live from the nut house. Hey, speaking of that, when I came out of the doctor's office, I have one acorn placed right above my door handle. What are the odds?
It's a sign.
I am friggin' nut. Love y'all. Thanks for everything. We'll see you soon.